So, if you are feeling confused right now as to where to begin, how to go about things, this is your guide to surviving your college life. Please listen carefully. Okay, I'm specially curating this video for you guys. So, listen up. Sit down with a glass of water or a cup of coffee or tea, I don't know what, but sit down and pay attention, because the next few minutes of this video is going to play an important, a crucial part in determining your experience of college life. And trust me, experience matters more than qualifications, things, people, etc. etc. Because trust me when I say this, things change, people come and people go. The bad stuff happens to you, the good stuff happens to you. You become happy, you become depressed. But what stays with you is clarity and wisdom. What stays with you is clarity and wisdom. So listen. If you're entering your college life right now, I don't care which area of whatever you've chosen. It may be computer science, it may be statistics, it may be Bengali, it may be English. Like I studied an English degree. I am right now in my 4th year of studying the said English degree. If you're curious from which college, I am from Bethune College, Kolkata, which has taught me quite a lot. Anyway, moving on. What I was saying is that I don't really have a lot to say about which path you have chosen. You may be studying fashion designing, or you may be studying textile, leather, you may be studying engineering, whatever you're studying, or you may be going to any other institution. Okay. The point is that you're confused. Let's come to it. You have to understand that confusion is not something to avoid. The problem is, throughout all of these years of education and educational conditioning, whether you have been studying in an ICSE board like me, or you've been studying in a CBSE board, you have been conditioned in a certain way to think that other people are like you, because whichever school you went to, others were all students, right? But with different intentions and motives, which we were not conscious of at that time. Once you start coming out into society, once you start heading into society, you realize most people have different kinds of intentions, and not all of them are good. Neither are all of them bad. But most people have intentions which are tethered or connected with their own profits, right? And the more you become profit oriented in your mindset and thinking, the more selfish you become and the more you shrink. So, what you have to do when you enter your undergraduation or your post graduation is that you have to open up. And this opening up takes a lot of courage, takes a lot of energy, effort, and it will place you into many, many rooms full of people, full of awkward situations, uncomfortable circumstances. It will place you in different situations which you would otherwise not like to be a part of. But trust me, you have to go through all of it. You just give your best in every one of those situations that you're going through. The outside may be horrific. You may not have a clue as to how to deal with a certain situation. Somebody's not checking your lab notebook, somebody wants to suspend you, somebody doesn't want to talk to you, somebody's scolding you, somebody is giving you the cold shoulder. There are so many people. You may be struggling with an addiction, I don't know. You may be going through so much, but whatever situation you are in, you have to deal with it. So you have to accept it fully. You have to bear with it, you cannot avoid it, you cannot escape it, you cannot shrug it off your shoulders, you cannot hide away from it, you cannot escape it in any way, because karma comes back. Speaking from experience, karma hits you in the face, slaps you, puts you upright. So, there's a quote that I came across on Pinterest many years ago. I'll write it somewhere here. It says, I like my suffering raw, so thanks. Trust me, that's the only way to deal with life. The only way to deal with life is that you suffer and you accept your suffering. Once you accept it, it turns into a form of transcendence or going beyond the suffering. Okay, so you may be going through so much shit, right? Like breakups, depression, anxiety, panic attacks, tension, stress, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Just go through it. Don't judge it. Don't condemn yourself for being that. Just go through it. And you will see one fine day when you wake up, just accepting whatever you're going through. One fine day you will see you have gone far beyond it. When you look back, it will feel like a laughable situation. And I'm speaking from experience. I am an English Lit graduate, almost about to be a graduate in my third year, almost to be in the fourth year, and I'm speaking from experience. So you can take all my advice like an elder sister advice, okay? This is the elder sister I wished I could have. But don't worry, I have somebody to guide me, so that's great. But here I am conveying to you what I have learned in these 3.5 years of going every single day to college. There will be, for every pressure that will be put on you, like 75% attendance, deadlines, uncertainty, pressure, stress, toxicity, narcissism, ego clashes, cold wars, hot wars, different kinds of wars, for every damn thing that will be thrown at you. Trust me, trust me. Just either you be an observer to all of it or you accept it totally. Once you accept it, you go beyond it. Once you accept the game and you play the game the way that it is supposed to be played, you go beyond it immediately. Immediately. You start feeling better from within. And trust me, it's more important how you feel from within rather than how you... Okay, that was my father. Sorry for the interruption. But what I was trying to say is, when you accept something absolutely, totally, with all your heart, you start going beyond it immediately. You start feeling better. From within, you feel more light, more airy, more flowery, more beautiful, more full of love and kindness and the good stuff. The moment you resist something, the moment you want to escape something, the moment you want to avoid it by going to the cinema or hanging out with your friends or by talking with somebody or by reading a book or by engaging in a trivial matter that is unconcerned with the said situation, in other words, you're trying to escape, the more you will suffer. Keep this in mind and you will survive through everything in life. Peace.